I think some of these OPM fans are maybe tripping, man. Like, some people are saying that Ken Carson is better than Little Uzi Vert, and man, Uzi's my goat 100%, but I'd say right now for like the new generation, the new school, 100% it's probably Yeet or Ken Carson. And, Ken Carson recently dropped a great Chaos, and man, that project absolutely fucking slapped, bro. Like, it was so good. And I'd probably put it like getting close to a classic range. Like I probably listened to the project like 20 times, so I definitely understand what some of the Ken Carson fans are saying. As Little Uzi Vert's most recent project, the Pink Tape, didn't necessarily really live up to the expectations. It was still pretty fire though, don't get me wrong, but it's straight up just Ken Carson season right now, and he's just super insane. And another hot take I've been seeing is people are saying that a Great Chaos is better than a Pink Tape. So I just kind of want to just do song for song and see which one is better, because I'm still a little bit not too sure. You know what I mean? Like I do enjoy Great Chaos a lot better, but just to kind of fully prove it, let's just do song for song for it, man. Like I don't know. Great Chaos is definitely like gonna be considered a classic, probably my favorite this year. But if we're gonna start off with Flooded the Face versus Green Room, I'm going Flooded the Face all day. Like Flooded the Face is probably my top 40 favorite this year, 100%. Green Room probably like a 7 out of 10. I just didn't necessarily. It's like a good intro. It's just like probably like one of my least favorite off of a Great Chaos. If we do track number two, Jennifer's Body versus Suicide Doors. Suicide Doors is like, I just don't like the fucking synthy guitar in it. It just seems too forced for Uzi. You know what I mean? Just like the way that, I don't know. You just feel like he was trying to do a Cardi or King Carson impression over the beat. Suicide Doors definitely went hard, but I'm gonna go with Jennifer's Body all day. Like Jennifer's Body is like a 10. Suicide Doors is like a 7. So if we go for track number three, A, featuring Travis Scott versus Fighting My Demons, and I'm gonna go with Fighting My Demons all day, man. Like Fighting My Demons is easily, I'm gonna be real with you, like probably like a 10. And A is honestly like a 6. Like I remember the snippet being previewed maybe like 3 years ago. Uzi was on tour and shit. And so many of the Uzi fans were like, yo, man, this song is the next big thing. This song is the next big hit. And I just never felt it. And even when it dropped, I was just like, man, this is super mid. And it was super weird because Travis was going to put it on Utopia at one point. There's actually a version on the vinyl version that A is on Utopia. And I'm just like, man, this song is super overrated, like 100%. But if we're gonna do track for track with track number four, Singapore featuring Destroy Lonely and Crush 'Em featuring Uzi. Crush 'Em was one of my favorite off of Pink Tape, probably like a 9 out of 10. Just the way that he flows and just sonically just sounds super fire, man. Like especially like the mixing on it. It's one of my favorite songs on Pink Tape. But Singapore, I'm gonna go with Crush 'Em. Honestly, Crush 'Em is better. But we're gonna go to track number five for both projects: A Great Chaos, Pink Tape. Track number five is Amped, and track number five on Great Chaos is Lose It. And Lose It is the track on A Great Chaos that has those heavy, distorted 808s on there, and it goes super dumb. It's almost like white noise, just how distorted those 808s are. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna go with Amped. Amped. Amped goes so dumb, and it's 100% like a Cardi impression. Like it's like straight up a Cardi impression. But Uzi still did his thing on it. He still kind of did his own little flow in pocket. But I'm gonna go with Amped Up over Singapore. I mean over Lose It. Sorry. Track number six is Hardcore for Great Chaos, and X2 by Little Uzi Vert, and I'm gonna go with X2 just because in the summertime I was just vibing to it so much. I remember when he previewed it right before the Pink Tape drop, and he claimed this was like a song he recorded right before the project. But I think he had it before, and it's ironically enough, it was produced by Ken Carson. So I'm gonna go with Uzi over this one. And then track number 7, Me and My Cup, which is I think my favorite off of Great Chaos. Like just those drums and the vibe of it just go fucking dumb, man. Like it's so fucking good. And then track number 7 is Died and Came Back, and that's also one of my favorites off of Pink Tape, but I'm gonna have to go with Me and My Cup right now. You know what I mean? Me and My Cup definitely takes the fucking W. But if we're gonna go for 8 for 8 on Great Chaos and Pink Tape, Spin Again, this one, like when he previewed this at the BET Hip Hop Awards, it just sounded so trash, man. Because like literally every few lyric was just like a fucking, they had to bleep it out because it was on live TV and shit like that. The beat is super unique, very Uzi futuristic sounding. I still have it in my rotation. It's on my playlist. I listen to it a decent amount. It's kind of like a love or hate relationship with this one. Versus It's Over. I'm gonna go with It's Over by King Carson, and It's Over. The hook is infectious. I'll listen to it a bunch, so I'm gonna go with It's Over. But track number 9, that Fire off of the Pink Tape, one of my favorites off Pink Tape, 100%. And Succubus. I'm gonna go with that Fire over Succubus. See, even just like realizing this is just like, man, like I did fuck with the Pink Tape, but I fucking, you know, we're just like talking about how I've just been shitting on the Pink Tape, but Pink Tape definitely holds its own. Because a lot of people are saying that the Great Chaos is miles better than the Pink Tape. But let's go to track 10, Paranoid on the Great Chaos, and I Gotta on Pink Tape. And I Gotta is definitely like a big snippet that I've been waiting for a long time. I remember he previewed this in the 2020 Instagram Live. Yeah, 2020 December Instagram Live when he had the purple hair. Previewed I'm So Cool, Pluto to Mars, and just so many grails. But I'ma choose Paranoid with Destroy Lonely. And this song originally ended up leaking maybe like a few weeks out of Great Chaos, but Paranoid just goes fucking dumb, especially like the hook. Okay, we're gonna go to track number 11, Endless Fashion with Nicki and Potts. I'm gonna go with Endless Fashion. Like a lot of people were just kind of like, oh man, this track is fucking corny. It's super pop sounding, but I definitely just like the melody Uzi did. I forget the fucking hidden melody that he used in the hook, but I fuck with Endless Fashion, like heavy. So yeah, Uzi's gonna take that one. Let's go to track number 12, Like This, with Little Uzi Vert, Destroy Lonely, and King Carson. With Mama I'm Sorry, and Like This, I fucked with heavy. Like a lot of people were kind of like, oh man, like the song's super made for Like This off of Great Chaos. I'd say Like This is probably like a good 8 out of 10. Like, the more I listen to it, the more I fuck with it. But Mama I'm Sorry, he does the Chief Keef, Hate Being Sober melody in that, and it's just such a classic song. I just remember he previewed this, I think 2021 in the car with his girl JT, and I fuck with it heavy. Let's do 13 for 13. All Alone. He previewed this at Rolling Loud a few years ago, I think 2021. And let's go with the Ken Carson one. Overtime. I'm gonna go with Overtime. Like All Alone just seemed too like basic, like trying to like dig for like a hit or something. All Alone's still like a 9. I won't play that often, but I'm gonna go with Overtime. So let's go 14-14, Great Chaos, Vampire Hour. This one was one of my favorites from the beginning. Just the I Can't Change. Just so fucking good, man. Like just the way that he had his auto-tune setting and the kind of the hyper pop sound to it was fucking dumb, man. Versus Nakamura. And this one just sounded like a WWE intro or something like that. I wasn't really feeling it. So I'm going to go with, Vampire Hour. Vampire is a 10. Nakamura, like a 6. Now let's go to track 15, Just Wanna Rock versus Nightcore. And Just Wanna Rock is obviously Uzi's hit and shit like that, but I'm gonna go with Nightcore. Let's go to 16, Fire Alarm. This one featuring Snow Strippers is kind of like a EDM kind of track. It's just very unique, very Uzi, but in the most Uzi way possible. Versus Nightcore 2. I'm gonna go with Fire Alarm all day. Nightcore 2 still fire like a good 9, but Fire Alarm is probably like a 9.5. So let's go to 17 versus 17. We got Chop Suey Cover by Uzi. And track number 17 is Rockstar Lifestyle. Rockstar Lifestyle all day. The intro to Rockstar Lifestyle where he's just like flowing nonsense for like a good, I don't even know, a good minute before the beat drops. Makes this track like a 10 out of 10. And fucking Chop Suey Cover is just garbage, man. Like when I first heard it, like I'm on into metal and shit like that, I was like, oh, this is pretty tight. Like I didn't really know a Chop Suey song, not gonna lie. But when I heard the real Chop Suey song, my man, Uzi fumbled the bag. Track number 18, Werewolf, is featured Bring the Horizon, and this literally is just like a metal track with little Uzi for having like 8 bars in it. It went dumb from a metal track though. And versus I Need You, and I Need You is a 10. I Need You, I think, still has potential to be Ken Carson's X-Or Tour Life. So I'm going to go with I Need You all day. But overall, it's a little bit closer than it may seem. You know what I mean? I'm still going to go Great Chaos over Pink Tape. Pink Tape has more songs, 26. Great Chaos has 18. But I'm going to go with the Great Chaos. But if Pink Tape was just kind of lined up differently, took a few songs off there, I think it would have been a lot closer. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though.